7:15 tonight by the Royal Observatory. The strong wind signal number 3 remains hoisted. This means that winds with mean speeds of 22 to 33 knots are expected. At 7 p.m., Severe Tropical Storm Gerald was centered about 130 nautical miles south-southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to move north-northeast at about 10 knots towards the South China coast. Gusts of 36 knots have been recorded at Chungchow and 34 knots at Star Ferry in the past hour. During the afternoon, Gerald has accelerated and taken on a north-northeasterly track. If it continues to move as expected, it will be coming closer to Hong Kong, and winds locally will become generally strong later this evening. Showers associated with Gerald will also become more frequent and heavy. For those of you tracking at 7 p.m., the center of Severe Tropical Storm Gerald was near 20.4 degrees north, 113.0 degrees east. So, as you might expect, Hong Kong, strong gusty easterly winds. It'll be overcast with periods of rain and frequent squally showers. The minimum temperature tonight about 25 degrees. The maximum tomorrow about 28 degrees. At 7 p.m. at the Royal Observatory, the air temperature was 27 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity, 90%.
華南海域天氣報告：香港沙堤以南、香港以南吹旋風，汕尾以南吹烈風，南澳以南、海南島東南沿岸係吹強風。天氣概況：下晝8點，強烈熱帶風暴傑拉爾集結喺北緯20.5度、東經113.2度附近嘅南中國海北部。並預料向東北偏北移動，時速約10海里。各區天氣預測：本港吹東風6至7級，漸轉吹旋風10級，頻密有狂風大驟雨，海有大浪，漸轉為巨浪。南澳以南吹南風4至5級，漸轉吹南至東南風6級，有局部地區性狂風驟雨，海有中至大浪。汕尾以南吹南至東南風5至6級，漸轉為7至8級，有零散狂風驟雨，海有大浪，漸轉為非常大浪至巨浪。香港以南吹東至東南風7級，但西部吹旋風，風力達10級，頻密有狂風大驟雨，海有非常大浪至巨浪。沙堤以南吹旋風10級，漸轉吹西至西南風8至9級，頻密有狂風大驟雨，海有巨浪。海南島東南沿岸吹西至西北風6至7級，漸轉吹西南風7級，頻密有狂風驟雨，海有大至非常大浪。北部灣以南吹西至西北風4至5級，有零散狂風驟雨，海有中至大浪。其後24小時天氣展望，風勢普遍正在緩和。至於華南沿岸各站嘅天氣，華南島吹東風，每小時29海里，時程14千米，有中浪。
Has been updated. This one was issued at 9:15 this evening by the Royal Observatory. The strong wind signal number 3 remains hoisted. This means that winds with mean speeds of 22 to 33 knots are expected. At 9 p.m., Severe Tropical Storm Gerald was centered about 110 nautical miles south-southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to move north-northeast at about 10 knots towards the South China coast. On this track, the center of Gerald will come very close to Hong Kong tomorrow morning. Winds over Hong Kong are now strong and gusty. Gusts of 43 knots have been recorded at Chungchow and 37 knots at the Kowloon Star Ferry Pier during the past hour. As Gerald moves closer to Hong Kong, winds locally will continue to increase over tonight, and during the morning, there will be frequent squally showers and periods of heavy rain. At 9 p.m., the center of Gerald was near 20.7 degrees north, 113.3 degrees east.
Tropical cyclone warning issued at 2:15 this morning by the Royal Observatory. The strong wind signal number 3 is hoisted. This means that winds with mean speeds of 22 to 33 knots are expected. At 2 o'clock this morning, Severe Tropical Storm Gerald was centered about 16 nautical miles southwest of Hong Kong and is forecast to move north-northeast at about 10 knots towards the South China coast to the west of Hong Kong. Present indications are that it will cross the coast very close to Hong Kong during the morning. Winds over Hong Kong are now strong and gusty and are expected to increase further as Gerald moves closer to us. Gusts of 45 knots have been recorded at the Kowloon Star Ferry Pier and 43 knots at Chungchow. You are advised not to delay in taking all precautions to protect your home or property. Make sure now that all loose objects are secure. Porch furniture, flower pots and other objects likely to be blown away should be taken indoors. For your info, the center of the severe tropical storm was near 21.5 degrees north, 113.6 degrees east. And now the forecast for today, as we're into a Tuesday morning, the 21st of August, it is for strong gusty easterly winds. It'll be overcast with periods of rain and frequent squally showers, and with a maximum temperature by the afternoon of around 28 degrees. And this time of the morning, temperature-wise outside, 27 degrees Celsius, and the humidity at 90%.
上晝5點15分發出嘅風暴警告，3號強風信號仍然懸掛，表示本港平均風力時速22至到33海里嘅。咁而家呢已經係7點4個字嘅啦噃。咁喺上晝5點鐘呢，傑拉已經係轉弱成為一熱帶風暴，集結喺香港之西南偏南約50里，向東北偏北移動，時速8海里嘅。咁預料呢喺未來數小時之內，傑拉爾將會最接近本港，其中心將會喺香港以西珠江河口附近掠過㗎。咁喺琴晚呢，傑拉爾已經稍為轉弱啦，咁但係本港風力現時依然係強勁，並且預料早上仍然持續嘅，所以切勿鬆懈防風措施。咁喺上晝5點鐘，傑拉爾嘅中心集結喺北緯21.5度、東經113.7度附近嘅。
跟住睇睇詳細嘅華南海域天氣報告，警報：香港以南吹暴風，沙堤以南及香港吹烈風，南澳以南、汕尾以南及海南島東南沿岸吹強風。
天氣概況：強烈熱帶風暴傑拉爾已經減弱成為一個熱帶風暴。喺上晝5點鐘嘅時候，傑拉爾集結喺北緯21.5度、東經線113.7度附近，並且預料向東北偏北移動，時速約莫係5海里。24小時內各區天氣預測：香港吹東風6級，局部地區係8級。頻密有狂風驟雨，海有大浪。南澳以南吹南至東南風4至5級，漸漸轉吹南至西南風6級，有局部地區性嘅狂風驟雨，海有中浪至大浪。汕尾以南吹南風5至6級，漸漸轉吹西南風6至7級，有零散嘅狂風驟雨，海有大浪至非常大浪。香港以南風暴中心附近吹旋風10級，間中有大雨同埋頻密有狂風驟雨，海有非常大浪至巨浪。沙堤以南北部吹北至西北風8至9級，南部係吹西至西南風7至8級，漸漸轉為5至6級，頻頻有狂風大驟雨，海有非常大浪至巨浪。海南島東南沿岸吹南至西南風6至7級，漸轉吹西南風5至6級，有零散嘅驟雨同埋局部地區性狂風雷暴，海面有中浪至大浪。北部灣以南吹西至西北風4至5級，有零散嘅驟雨同埋局部地區性嘅狂風雷暴，海面有中浪。24小時後天氣展望，風勢正在緩和。繼續係華南沿岸各站嘅最新天氣。橫瀾島吹東風每小時41海里，有毛毛雨，視程10千米，有中浪。汕頭吹東南風每小時4海里，視程7千米。東沙吹西南偏南風每小時24海里，視程12千米。澳門吹北風每小時23海里，有驟雨，視程8千米。西沙吹西南風每小時18海里，視程20千米。
由於傑拉爾過去幾日移動不定，天文台已經密切佢嘅動向㗎啦。咁佢哋解釋傑拉爾改變風向嘅原因呢，有兩個可能性。一個呢就係受大氣環流同埋高空引導氣流影響。咁第二個呢原因就可能係受另一股颱風荷利嘅影響。咁現時荷利呢就係同傑拉爾相距大約1000海里嘅。咁荷利嘅時速呢就係10海里，就向北移動。咁天文台嘅負責人話，好似傑拉爾咁樣翻轉頭嘅颱風呢，本港以前亦都出現過。最近一次呢就1978年嘅愛羅斯，咁再上一次呢就1972年嘅蘇珊啦。喺上晝7點，熱帶風暴傑拉爾集結喺本港西南偏南50海里，預料向東北移動，時速係7海里。喺未來幾個小時，傑拉爾會更加接近香港。風暴中心會喺天文台會喺本港嘅約30海里之內掠過。昨晚傑拉爾已經以減弱為熱帶風暴，以及略為減慢。喺上晝7點鐘，傑拉爾嘅位置喺北緯21.5度，東經114度。
香港天文台喺上晝8點15分發出有關熱帶氣旋嘅警告。 3號強風信號現正懸掛，表示預料本港平均風力時速係22至33海里㗎。喺上晝8點鐘，熱帶風暴傑拉爾係集結喺香港之南，大約係40海里，向東北偏東移動，時速係10海里㗎。而喺過去1個小時之內，長洲嘅最高陣風紀錄係每小時40海里，大老山方面呢，就係每小時52海里㗎。而傑拉爾現正喺本港之南掠過，預料同傑拉爾相連繫嘅廣闊雨區呢，將會今日影響本港，並可能引致部分低窪地區同埋去水道淤塞嘅地方係發生水浸㗎。請你留意電台或者電視台嘅有關天氣報告。喺上晝8點鐘，熱帶風暴傑拉爾係集結喺北緯21.6度、東經114.1度附近㗎。